Bonjour. This morning we're going to open up today's message with the Green Witch Oracle. Let's see what this opening message is and then we'll break down what it is that this collective needs to hear today. What does this collective need to hear today? Strength. Okay, so maybe you're really needing to call on your strength today. Could be a Virgo. Your birthday could be coming up or just gone. This is Fennel. Okay, let's get into it. Number 19. Fennel Strength. Page 48. Here we go. Okay. I have never had so many good ideas day after day as when I worked in the garden. Fennel. You will find a greater strength and positive grounding energy coming forth, and even an invitation to undertake a new life path. Friendships are highlighted by Fennel, and you may find you are spending additional time with those you align closely with. Situations in which sharing is high on the agenda will occur, and you will be prompted to share or teach what you know. Be careful not to work too hard or to become unnecessarily reclusive. Magical correspondences are grounding, completion, goals, friendship, and shared success. It's ruled by the deities Dionysus, I don't know if I'm going to say this right, Hephaestus, Adonis, Hermes, and Mercury. Its ruling planet is Mercury and astrological sign is Virgo. So you could be a Virgo or it could just be heavily in your chart, but this is asking you to, it's like a mix of calling on your own strengths to help others. Or I'm almost hearing, I'm seeing that Three of Pentacles in my head where it's three people working together to mastermind an idea. So accumulating knowledge with people to get something done. Okay, interesting. So let's get into it, shall we? What is the energy going on around you right now? What is the energy around this collective right now, please? What is the energy around this collective, please? They'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. Someone else, someone is in the middle, someone is trying to sabotage this. So maybe you've had to really call on your strength recently because you've been at a distance from someone for a while, and health issues could arise. So there's someone around your energy that wants to, because they'll be back, expect to hear from them soon, is about someone that has love for you. And it could be that at the moment they're not coming through because they've got someone on their side of the connection that is threatened by the love you two share and is trying to sabotage this in some way, shape or form. And you could be dealing with some health issues right now. All right, let's confirm this. They'll be back. Guardian, a lost loved one watches over you. So they might have lost someone recently, or you might have. The loss of someone could be what initiates them to come towards you, because it's like, you know, when people pass or you have near-death experiences where you suddenly have epiphanies about how precious life is and how you don't want to waste any time. That's what I'm hearing very clearly. But they could also just in general have someone guiding them back to you, someone that watches over them. Someone else? Okay, so this someone else could be a water sign, but that's come out with honeymoon. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. As a detail, you could be about to attend someone's wedding. They could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But I'm actually seeing this as someone that has a problem with you. And I'm hearing distance very clear in my mind. So there could actually be physical distance between the two of you. Can I just get one more for that? Intuition, the red flags you ignore will come back to bite later. So you had intuition about this person back when this connection was still together. And you've got confession on the bottom. So this person, they'll be back. It could even be that they need to confess to you how much this person was interfering here. I'm also seeing this honeymoon card as this person that was in the middle trying to sabotage this, or has been sabotaging this person coming back to you, was really rubbed the wrong way by the love bubble that you two were in, that honeymoon phase. They really, I'm hearing so clearly, they didn't like the power you had over your person because they normally have that power over them. But your intuition always told you something wasn't right about this person. And that could be difficult, especially if this is a permanent fixture in this person's life, like a childhood friend or a mother, I just heard, or mothers come up a lot in these readings. Or maybe a sibling even, family in general, health. Moving, change of residence, moving in with your partner. This is the energy around you. So maybe you're even feeling where you live currently is causing you health issues, or health issues were a reason you had to move. Maybe you lived with this person and when things ended you had to leave. But you've got communicate on the bottom. So someone wants to compromise, forgive, work it out. I think communication is coming in very soon. And I've said this every day so far. September, I think, is going to be a big month for energy shifts and communication with divine pairings. I just want to get one more. Someone is still figuring themselves out with Mercury retrograde on the bottom. So they're really reviewing everything in their life, and potentially this person, they might be waking up to this person that's been interfering here. You could be having electronic issues and communication issues, but you're reviewing everything in your life right now. And maybe health is part of that. You're really working on not just physical health, but mental health, and really putting in things that are going to make that more stable and create routines, and just in general being more healthy. And as a detail, you might actually be in the process of moving right now. Okay, let's break this down. Let's find out more about this person that will be back. Rise up. All right. Can we get some more information on this person that will be back towards this collective? Betrayal. So this is someone you felt betrayed by. Someone that had a lot of lies or secrets, or just in general was kind of deceitful. Betrayal doesn't just have to be infidelity. It can be just not having your back, or just making you feel like you were disregarded, speaking of your connection like it was trivial, talking badly about you to people, lots of different things, or secrets about why things ended the way they did. They could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but someone that is very intellectual, someone that's quite a forward thinker, that is perhaps an overthinker, someone that has a tendency to catastrophize, but also air signs are very good at, they have the gift of the gab, so they're very good at conversation. They're very sociable. Magic, so this person actually has some abilities themselves. They feel they might have a sixth sense about people, which is interesting because you can have a sixth sense about people, but then those closest to you, even if your gut's telling you that they're maybe not the best for you, because they're family, you make excuses for them. But overall, this person has an ability to really pick up people's intentions. It's just when it's this person that's in the middle trying to sabotage this, I want to say it's someone that's actually close to them as far as family or a friend, that even if their gut's telling them, their sixth sense is going off, they turn a blind eye to it because they're so close to this person. But overall, as a person, in general, they're very good at picking up people, like who they are and what their intentions are. And they might be someone as well that's very just naturally in tune with their surroundings, very observant. Fire, so they could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but there's someone with a lot of passion. And also I heard straight away could have a problem with their temper. All right, betrayal. Actually, for this next row, I want to get what they feel for you. Celebration under betrayal. Although I'm seeing this celebration as they really want to create, it's like I'm seeing that card that says, get ready to be wined and dined. Like they want to spoil you and they want to have fun with you. This says get together, party, special occasion. So there could even be a special occasion that you two shared that's coming up soon that they want to, that might be the catalyst for what they reach out with. Whether, for instance, like I said in the beginning, if it is your birthday, they might be planning to reach out for your birthday or want to plan something to celebrate it with you. But I'm just seeing this in general as them having memories of having a lot of fun with you and laughing and just enjoying each other's company. All right, control. So when they think of you, they might feel like you were controlled by certain things in your life, or that you felt like you needed to have control of a lot of things. It's almost like an anxious thing where it's like if you know what the outcome's going to be, or if you control everything, you won't get surprised. But surprises in life are a good thing. Yes, sometimes surprises are not the nicest, but when you block out negative surprises, you're actually also blocking out positive surprises. Change, transformation, preparation, 555. So I think that they're watching you because for them to see that you've changed, they have some access to you. Unexpected, knock knock, surprise, caught off guard. So I think that they are, I don't think you're expecting this person to come in anytime soon. And again, like I said, with surprises, with things happening that you're not expecting and that need to control the outcome, this person's going to surprise you and you're going to be caught off guard because you've really put them in the back of your mind. But they're seeing you in your sovereignty, which is very nice. You have control of your life, and not in the over-controlling way, but you are very, you've got yourself together and you have created your life to be how you want it to be. All right, let's get some more information on this situation then. this communication coming in, please? Actually, for some reason I want to get messages. Hang on. What is this? Expect to hear from them soon, please. I'm tired of the silent treatment. I want to sit down and talk about this once and for all. Whenever I see this card as well, it's been a long time since you two have talked. We're talking more than a couple of months, like we're talking a year or so. You were different from the rest. They didn't mean anything to me. I only want you. I was hiding my true feelings from you because I was scared of commitment and I didn't want to lose my freedom. Truth is, I'm in love with you. Yes, I was cheating. And that's to confirm you were different from the rest. They didn't mean anything to me. I only want you. So there was definitely betrayal here. It was the first card out when I asked about this person. So they definitely did something that they regret heavily. And because this says you were different from the rest, they didn't mean anything to me. I only want you. It could have been betrayal over infidelity with one person or multiple people. They could have been physically intimate with one person, but they had multiple people that they were talking to behind your back. This was a severe betrayal of, this isn't just talking badly about your back and behind your back. Not that that's not very painful, but this is them really betraying you in the sense of being with someone else and cheating. I was hiding my true feelings because I was scared of commitment and didn't want to lose my freedom. That just sounds like someone that wasn't ready to take accountability for the fact that they got into a relationship with you and then betrayed you. Addictions clouded my vision. I'm trying to get my life together, so that could be a big part of it too. And this isn't making excuses for them. But if they have addictions and that changes, it rewires your brain, it completely fogs your normal perception of the world and your behavior. It changes your character, it changes the things that you value and just how you treat people. I'm sorry I put my career before you. I'm trying to get out of debt. I'm willing to put in the time and effort now because I don't want to lose you. So even as well, this person in the middle, someone is trying to sabotage this. It could be someone that they work with, but I'm also hearing it's the person that they cheated on you with. That maybe it never became something that was a proper relationship. It could have very well just been a situationship, but this person is still kind of in the background pulling the strings a little bit here. But you got on the bottom here, separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. Girl with a snake. So it could have even been someone that you thought was friendly with you. I want to say though, you had a gut feeling about this person. It could have been the whole typical, they told you she was someone you didn't need to worry about, when in fact she was exactly her. You had good reason to be worried about her. Empath, narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. It's kind of that thing of the girl being nice to your face, but she knows that in secret she's like your boyfriend's cheating on you with her. Very broken energy. You might watch Vanderpump Rules because for some reason I just instantly saw that scenario in my head where Raquel is best friends with Ariana and the whole time she was sleeping with Ariana's boyfriend behind her back. So you might watch Vanderpump Rules. I don't know why that came to my mind. Boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So you might have found this out. Maybe when things ended, you didn't know that you had been cheated on and you found out after and it caused you a lot of pain. But it was almost like that was the last that was like the straw that broke the camel's back. It just gave you the closure you needed because you knew that you didn't deserve that. The Sword and the Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. So you did get... I don't think this isn't something you already know. I think this is something you already know. When you found out the truth of the situation, it really did cause you a lot of pain, but the truth of it created a strength in you. And it really, yes, you would have gone through a big down period that you had to pull yourself up from, but you found your power after it. Coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savouring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. So I'm seeing two things for that. One, that this person wants to suggest meeting up so that you can talk about things, but also you spending time with friends to lift your spirit and make you feel normal again. But again, I want to say it's been a long time here. So I'm leaning more towards this coffee cup being this person wanting to meet up with you. And for whatever reason, I'm being called to say maybe the initials SJ could be significant. Two for that. Yeah, endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. So this girl with a snake caused this ending here. And once you got through the pain and betrayal of it, you really transitioned into a new beginning in your life. The growth that you've had since then has really liberated you, and you've gone through a huge change. But that's also got I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date. I'm actually seeing that more as in this girl that was flirting with your partner at the time. She always had intention of wanting to date them. And that's why she acted like a friend to your face, but was after your person the whole time. But with that being said, if someone can flirt with your person and they cheat, that's on them. Boat. Yes, there's something very broken in this person to go after someone's boyfriend knowing that they're taken. It's one thing if you sleep with someone and then find out after that they actually have a partner and you feel remorse for it. But when you're actually actively going after someone knowing that they have a girlfriend and that you're a friend to her face, diabolical. Boat. Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. So this was a shock to your system. Again, it would have been very upsetting, but this upheaval caused you to go through a transformation. And this shocking news, when you found out, really, it helped you move on because you knew you deserved better. Sword and the Rose. Yeah, Phoenix. And you got addiction again. So this person, you know full well that this person's addictions was a big part to play in this. It's like their obsession and controlling behavior of you, which is ironic because that's what they got. I don't think that second row was actually you. I think that's them. They're controlling, their need to control you and be quite possessive was a block of theirs. And the irony of that is that obsession and codependence is because they had something in them that causes them to cheat. And it's funny because if they have this magic ability to understand other people's motives and intentions, yet they still fell for someone giving them some attention outside of you and cheated on you, it's like they didn't use their power for good. And also looking at this, it's like they didn't have that, they weren't evolved enough to understand that not everyone thinks like them either. So this controlling obsessive behavior towards you is because they knew they were doing something sneaky behind your back. It's very cliche, but it's like, just because you're a cheater doesn't mean, as in just because they're a cheater doesn't mean you're a cheater, but they're projecting. And that might have even been something that set off alarm bells for you in the relationship. But because of this, because you know about the cheating, because you know about the addictions, those are all things that, as painful as it was, it helped you to move on from them. It caused you to go through a rebirth phase. There's so many cards here about transformation and growth. What I think you don't know is that how much this person has gone through growth and transformation. Because the Phoenix came out with addiction. So it's like this person is in a new phase of their life, and they've they've had a lot of growth, and they're transformed, and their mind has been changed. And that will happen when you're going through sobriety and your mind starts clearing. You start to come back to who you really are at the core, your true values, the character you always believed yourself to be. And seeing the situation very clearly now, which is why I think this person wants to meet up with you. Coffee cup. The runner. But ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. So this person was listening to their ego, especially when it comes to this person, because you as a partner was pushing your person to grow, and this girl with a snake was the easy option. That's the thing. Cheaters don't go to something better, they go to what's easier. So they did this because they were running from what was required of them to step up in this relationship, which would explain the whole, I hid my true feelings because I was afraid of commitment, even though they'd already made a commitment to you and then cheated. But you understand what I'm saying. I think this person's gone through a change. Let's see how you feel about this person. How do you feel about this person? No contact. So again, it's been a long time here. Travel, so there is distance. That's another card with the plane on it. So there is physical distance here. So that's something that heavily, and with that moving card, it could be as well that if you moved for them and then things ended and you had to move back home again and there was actual travel required with that, but you could have also traveled with this person, like gone on holidays and stuff. Activated. So you feel you got activated through this betrayal. It really put you on your path of spirituality and your courage, finding your bravery, the determination it took to get yourself back to a good place. You had to really tap into your inner strength, and like that first card, this whole reading's been about your strength that you've had to find, and you persisted, kept calling in on your inner strength to get back to a good place. Twin flames, but you see them as your twin. You've got incoming communication under no contact, so you think this person's about to reach out, but you're correct. No contact to incoming communication. To be honest with you, I'm actually quite surprised to see twin flames here, because I honestly really thought that you would see this person as just not for you. Although it could be, if you're a very understanding person, let's get more for that. But yeah, through this no contact, you might have even come across the theory of twin flames, and a lot of the things resonated for you when it came to this person. So you wonder if they are your twin flame, but you definitely sense communication coming in, which you're correct about. All right, travel. Or it could be that maybe at one time you thought that they were your twin, but rage. I think you have a lot of bitterness about if there was travel involved here and you had to move for this person. There is anger here. There is resentment here. But as well, you go over, because I did say with this person that they have a temper. I think you go over this person's temper and how it would scare you when their temper would flare up. I also just heard as well that temper caused them to make an impulsive decision, which led to you having to put physical distance between you two. Activated. Nostalgia. So you're nostalgic. You might still have things saved of them where you're going over memories, like good memories. Potentially you don't know about the cheating yet. Maybe that's something that you're about to find out. It could even be that this incoming communication isn't from your person, but from the person, someone who knows about the cheating, that's going to come in and tell you this information. And then that's what leads to you letting them go, because you're just like, I could never be with you again after that. Courage. I don't chase, I attract. So you're really sitting in your power now. Yes, this is your feelings for this person. So you do think they're your twin, but you know that they have anger issues, but you still have so much nostalgia for them. But there is physical distance here. So that's a big kind of block, I think, for you, that you know there's physical distance. So that makes you question whether they'll ever come back because of the physical distance. 5D. So you could be dreaming about them a lot, or just in general having a lot of very vivid, strange dreams that you can't make sense of at the moment. Soulmates on the bottom. Let me just get a timing card to see when this might come in. And then we'll break it down. When is this communication potentially coming in? It's not worth waiting for. And another picture of a plane. Stop waiting flipped over. This year and January, in less than a month. So I think something is going to come in the next month, which, like I said, September's a big month for that. But it could even be something where you find something out now and it takes you until January to really recover from it, and this person comes back around and you two decide to work on it. Let me get advice. Because in my head I keep hearing it's not necessarily cheating. It's not necessarily cheating. So does that mean that it's just a betrayal? Yes, I was cheating is a betrayal of some kind. Because I did keep bringing up talking badly about you behind your back. So they could have talked very badly about you behind your back, and that would feel like a betrayal, especially if you know that you were a good partner. But let's get some advice on this quickly. Hang on. And this will be important dates as well. Communication, 3. I care about you even when I don't act like it. I'm hiding my true feelings because I feel vulnerable. Number 3. June could have been an important month as well, I'm just hearing. Number 9. Don't judge this, just surrender. I know it's triggering, but from a higher perspective, it's clearing energy and bringing us closer together. I just heard very clearly, I was there for her. I was there for her when she needed me. But my gut's telling me that they said that to someone or some people in general to make themselves look good, but they weren't actually there for you at all. So maybe they abandoned you when you really needed them to, and that would feel like betrayal. Number 3 again, so 3 could be significant here. My heart is with another right now. I have to finish this karmic contract in order to be free. Someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. So they're either with someone in some kind of situationship, or it could be a family member. It could just be a friend, but someone that is, they know has to be cleared. Their soul knows that this person has to be out the way for them to come towards you. And as well, I'm hearing if they are with someone right now, even if it is a situationship, this someone knows about you and they're very jealous. They know that secretly a person yearns for you and they're just a distraction right now. That could be what the betrayal feels like, because it could be someone that what you thought was nice to your face, and then you find out straight away your person got with them after you. I'm hearing that song Traitor by Olivia Rodrigo, is that her name? And it's like you're not a cheater, but you're still a traitor, because it's the girl they told you not to worry about, but they went straight to that girl when things were over. Lots of messages today. They could have moved on to this person very quickly. I'm awakening. I'm knowing more than I know more than I'm letting on. So this person is going through a big transformation. 5 could be significant here. So you've got the 3rd of October or the 10th of March, the 9th of May or the 5th of September. Mission. Our mission is to be unconditional love. Clearing our programming is a necessary part of opening our hearts and karmic ties. Number 11, union. Our love is eternal. It exists in every dimension and cannot be lost. The 3rd of November or the 11th of March. So March could be a significant month for your connection too. With 11 on the bottom, 1111. I'm assessing past life wisdom. It's helping me understand things with a new perspective. And as well, if you don't have those dates, memories would have popped up into your head when I was saying those dates. No, I want to get these. I just want to break down this cheat. Yes, I was cheating, because I just feel like it's something else. It's not as black and white as that. Grief, mourning, loss, regret, failure, grief, disappointment, pessimism, sadness, despair, with the 5 of Cups. That's followed by the 9 of Wands, which is resilience and courage, perseverance, boundaries. I think you're going to feel this person's definitely going to feel very strong boundaries coming from you when they come in. I think that the grief this person has been feeling because of the ending of this has actually really pushed them into a fight, not just with the people around them, but really fighting their inner demons. They're so close to success, and that might be why you're about to hear from them, because they want to use their courage and persevere here. I think they're very close to this, because remember, you got in less than a month. The devil fighting their addictions. The yes, I was cheating could even be that they lied about using substances. They might have been doing some hard things, some hard substances, and you called them on it and they denied it. Because cheating can also just be that they lied about something that you called them out on. And again, betrayal, it comes in many forms. It's not just straight up, I slept with someone. It can be lots of things. Lying about anything will feel like a betrayal, because that's breaking trust. But their shadow self was definitely at play here, and what caused the breakdown of this. It caused a lot of destructive behavior with this devil energy. And their temptations got the better of them. Overwhelmed by choices, confusion, bad decisions, reality check, common sense, alignment, personal values. Again, when I said about how addictions can cloud someone's judgment, but it also affects their things that they hold up, the standard they hold themselves up. If they were to say to someone, I'm of good character and I'm loyal and I'm this and that, their personal values go out the window when they're not thinking straight because of addictions. And I think as well, if the conflict just kept getting worse and worse in this connection, the ups and downs just got too much for them and they ran. Maybe they thought they had a reality check that this just had to be done and over, but then because they haven't been able to get you out of their mind, they're realizing relationships do have ups and downs. I self-sabotage this. I need to work on this and try and get this person back. Yeah, travel again. So there's definitely distance here. Preparation, progress, foresight, enterprise, growth, activity, expansion, travel, looking ahead, confidence. This person's planning at the moment. But they're very close to reaching out. So I think that they've been planning in their mind for a long time how to come in and not just apologize and take accountability, but actually take steps towards having some kind of reconciliation here. The devil. King of Swords, being very logical. They can be very coldly detached though emotionally, but I think it's because they're reflecting on the fact that they use their head over their heart in this situation. They tried to be very logical and end this and cut this off for good and just try to get over it. They might have even thought they were being honest with themselves and had mental clarity about how this relationship just can't work, but in the end, they've had an epiphany about you that makes them realize they made the wrong decision. With this King of Pentacles on the bottom, I'm actually feeling someone in their energy, someone that's connected to them. And I did say a friend, so a friend, it could be a friend. So this person in the middle, someone trying to sabotage this. They could even be the girl with a snake, girl or boy with a snake. Someone that comes across like they're really empathetic and they're a good person, but they're actually not. They're greedy, they're materialistic, they're stubborn. They're obsessed with wealth and status, and they not just morally corrupt, but they do shady things, shady business. And this has been tied to your person for a long time, and you might have even not liked this person, but it was a point of contention in your connection because your person was fiercely loyal to whoever this King of Pentacles in reverse is. I'm hearing that Gilmore Girls song, if you lead, I will follow. But they were following this person and were very, just listening to everything this person said, and it was terrible advice. And again, like I said in one of the earlier parts, when it comes to their intuition and their sixth sense about people, they're so magical, they're so spot on. But when it comes to people close to them, if this is like a best friend, for instance, they're so blind to it. And even if their gut's telling them otherwise, they're so loyal to this person that it causes a detriment to them. Especially if this person appears to be better off. So your person looks at them as something to aspire to be, but they are so the opposite. And that might be something that they've had clarity over. Maybe they're realizing this person isn't the good person, the best friend, the brother that they was so loyal to in the end. Fear of change, doubt, avoiding risk. I'm seeing not a good person with this King of Pentacles in reverse. Very self-absorbed, someone that just uses your person to make themselves feel better. But for whatever reason, your person thinks that they're their hero or something. It's just, ugh. Okay, let's get a bit more information on your person to see where they're at in life right now. I just heard you don't know what you've done. You don't know what you've done. I don't know if that's them saying that to this King of Pentacles in reverse. 33 and 8. 8 could be significant. You could be 33. They could be 33. But key, they're finding a solution here. They're finally tapping into their intelligence and seeing things clearly, because this is about insight and clarity. They're about to be liberated and unlock something very important, and it could be towards this reversed king. It says pay attention. So this person, you could have just found a key or been given a key. This person could be moving. I just heard that very clearly, because you did get that in the first part. And this key, they could be moving, getting a key to a new place, moving away. Maybe they are traveling to, I've had this before where it's like someone's traveling closer to you. You just don't know this yet. I was going to say the 33rd, but there's no such thing. But 33 could be an important number. Maybe it's a house number, street, unit, street number. Number 19 and 6, the 19th of June. Tower. Maybe even on the 19th of June, a tower did happen to this person, and they suddenly realised that King of Pentacles in reverse has been their enemy all along. Enemy masquerading as friend. This is stand alone. So maybe they've gone into isolation because of this. Maybe this person caused them to get into some legal troubles. Interesting. There's definitely been a tower around this person, I think, though, and that's what's causing them to move. Or at least have some real clarity over the situation. Number 11. The letter J could be significant, but whip arguments, see? I think they've had a big argument with someone. This King of Pentacles in reverse is not a nice person. They've woken up to it. They've had arguments. There's been fighting. Doing it again. So this reversed king that they've fallen out with could have actually been someone that they've been friends with for a long time. The letter J is really sticking out to me. Someone that they've snapped at this person because they've done this many times with this person. And because this King of Pentacles in reverse is so stubborn and greedy, they will never, what's that word? Back down, but there's a word I'm looking for. Concede. This person never concedes. They always have to have the last word. They always have to be right. And your person might be even like that as well, but they're better at seeing sense and seeing the situation better. This person, though, will never back down, and I think your person has seen this in them. The Tower for them is the breakdown of this friendship. And it's happened before. They've fallen out before because of this person's stubbornness and inability to grow. It also has kinky sex here, so maybe this person has some weird fetishes. I just heard clearly as well, this person does not treat women well. A lot of failed relationships. But this person has some severe anger too, and this is starting to be repetitive. Your person the Tower caused them to realize they've been repeating the same cycles with this person for a long time, and they're having clarity with this key here. And they're breaking free from it. This needed to happen. The universe was like, we've shown you so many times not to be loyal to this person, and they keep putting you in terrible situations, and instead of seeing them as putting you in terrible situations, you'd back them up. But something happened here. There was a turning point. Things had to burn. This Tower caused them to burn away this friendship. So maybe, yeah, that around the 19th of June, something could have happened. This Tower could have begun. Maybe this person's 33. There's been a big turning point here. That letter J is just really sticking out to me. Number 33, key. I just heard they had to block them too. So as in your person had to block this king in reverse. Because they just had enough. They were like, I just heard, leave me the fuck alone. Key. Eight again. With the 8th of September or the 9th of August. Death. This key, I'm telling you, whatever this Tower moment that they had with this King of Pentacles in reverse, there's been a big Tower here. There's been a big fight and like a breakup, so to speak. And I think that this person was the girl with the snake, girl, boy with a snake. That was the person in the middle trying to sabotage this. So for instance, if you and your person were having problems and they went to this reversed king for advice, and their advice was always like, you shouldn't put up with that shit, and just dump her or whatever. Like their advice was always very not nice. Like I said, I'm getting this feeling like that person does not treat women well. They have real anger issues, and they're very stubborn. This person is seeing that king in reverse now as the person that sabotaged this. Hang on, my phone's, wait a sec. That's that. Okay. They're seeing this person as having sabotaged a lot of things in their life. and that their loyalty was so misplaced. Death with the coffin here. I think this would have been, yes, they're angry at this person, but I think they would have felt very discouraged and felt quite a loss, especially if this was a best friend or someone that they saw as like, you know, for instance, a brother or a sister, whatever. But because it's a king, it feels like a male energy, but it doesn't have to be, but over and done. They're done with this person. This says breakup, but it's a breakup of a friendship. They've ended this. It's over. It's done. This is 2 cards that say breakout as well. They're breaking away from this person. They have broken away from this person. It's ended. Over and done. They really have had an epiphany when it comes to this person and the influence they had over them. So maybe June to August was a significant period that this all went down. Wow, 3 for that. 16. So in spite of this, double rainbow. You could have just seen a double rainbow. It's been raining here a lot, so you could have been seeing double rainbows a lot, but very lucky. Divine intervention caused this tower, because like I said before, your person had been shown time and time again that this person was not right. They might have even cut this person off before in the past, but for whatever reason they let this person back in again, and out of, I guess, desperation to have that close friendship back, they just overlooked so many red flags. But in the end, the universe was like, okay, we're going to bombard you with lessons until you see that this person is no good. They shouldn't be in your life. But it was all perfectly timed. As above, so below. Divine intervention caused this tower. Your person could be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, but within 1 to 3 months. January would be 4 months away, or is it 5? But you did get this year during the summer. So December, January, February, in those months. But ruling planet, the moon, you can't see this yet. I don't think you know that this has happened. So that could be part of this communication, them telling you this. This is also the Chariot, which is a travel card. There is definitely travel here. This person wants to come towards you. They need to travel to get to you. But this person, their natural being is very gentle and nurturing. They can be defensive. They might resist change a little bit, but they feel deeply, and I think they have deep feelings for you. Magnet, number 32. They're longing for you hard. The attraction is so there. It's like they feel this gravitational pull towards you like a magnet. This has all happened to lead them back to you. I just keep hearing gravitational pull. You're the other half of them. That's interesting, because when I did your part about how you feel for them, you got twin flames. When you know, you know. So you've known the whole time. They might have thought that at different points, but they were working overtime trying to get over you and distract themselves from that fact. But they're yearning. They're very attracted to you, but there's a magnetic pull they just can't deny anymore. Number 4, the letter A could be significant. It might be an initial. Another card of breaking free. So they want to break free from their surroundings currently. They have very strong emotions for you, so much desire. You're their driving force now. It's not just about like sexual energy, although that's there in abundance. It's about breaking free from where they are now like unleashing the inner beast. They just want to charge towards you. And when I see that horse, it's like they are galloping towards you. Very interesting. This reading actually took a turn because I don't think this person cheated. I don't think this person cheated. I just think there was other ways they betrayed you. It could even be that they prioritized this friend over you, and also let this friend's advice lead them to ending things with you, because they prioritized this friend's opinions over yours. It's kind of, I'm hearing like they were impressionable from the wrong people, like where they should have been listening to you and your instincts. It went through one ear and out the other. But the people that they shouldn't have been listening to, they're the opinions that they cared about. But they've learnt their lesson now, though. Okay. I keep feeling like getting one of these, and I don't know why, so let's see what comes out. This is my Anam Cara deck, one of my new decks that I got. It's Irish, and Anam Cara means soul friend, soul friendship. Water is big here. Water seems to be a reoccurring theme in every part. So this person might have to cross water to come to you, or they're a water sign. They did get King of Water, so they do have water in their chart. Again, sun, moon, rising. But torrents of life in your wisdom I bathe, spirit holds me tight. That's a really cute picture. Look at the seal. Number 35. That's funny, actually. Sorry, I'm getting distracted, but I just noticed in that seal, it's like they're wearing the seal as a costume. But I actually straight away saw they're hiding right now. It's like they're watching you, but they're hiding, so you don't know they're watching you. Oh my God. Okay, number 35. Water. All right, 82. You might be an 82, baby. Water, flow, surrender. They're surrendering. Riptides. Just heard that song, Riptides, in my head. Torrents of life, in your wisdom I bathe, spirit holds me tight. Water calls for fluidity in your life in order to destroy all the barriers you have erected. Indeed, these no longer have any meaning or raison d'etre. Don't judge me for my pronunciation. The power of this flow of water and its density makes it an emotional element. Beware of its depth, though, as you don't want to drown in it. I think their emotions for you are very kind of all-consuming right now. It's easy, especially when you're tired from a struggle that seems interminable to you, to let yourself be swallowed up by a hungry mouth. But remember that you shouldn't fight water, as it will take you no matter what. So their feelings for you are not going to go anywhere. Take a deep breath and just go with it. Make room for spiritual fulfillment so you can keep pace with the currents that sweep you away. It is in the long term that you will understand that this torrent took you to the magnificent sea of possibilities that will be offered to you. Stay hopeful. Action. Undertake rituals that include water, as they will help you cleanse your mind and give you a fresh start. They also demand rigor in their practice, which brings balance to your thinking. Morning or evening ablutions are always a good idea, as they prepare or repair whatever the day brings. Use your shower time to do some energy cleansing. As the water flows on your body, let it free you from any undesired feeling that is pushing you in the wrong direction. I do that. When I'm in the shower, I imagine the water's washing off all the negative energy of that day, and like I'm imagining it just all the negative energy going down the drain. It is an easy, efficient exercise that means each day can be lifted from its unwanted weight. All right, so for whatever reason you need to hear that right now. Okay, let's get some closing messages here. For some reason, I'm feeling pulled to get the Time Island Wellness again. I don't know why. Oops. New beginnings in love. This person wants to offer you a new beginning. Wow, you got two aces here. Definitely a new beginning. This is Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands together. Ace of Wands can also be about fertility. This person wants to spark something new with you here. I just dream and wish for everything. Number 7. 11th of July. Number 7 again, I just wish things were different. 1st of July. You make my heart full. Number 10, 1st of October or the 10th of January. Oh yeah, 1st of July or 7th of January. Yeah, nah. Under I just dream and wish for everything. I know you from somewhere. Number 6. Hang on, let me get one more for yeah, nah. They are waiting for you. They really want a new beginning here. They're very attracted to you. Maybe they're having some naughty dreams. Okay. For whatever reason, I'm feeling like getting this again. So what is it that you want us to know, please? What do you want this collective to know? Love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future, and stabbed in the back. I think that's what that yes, I was cheating. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. I think there's things that you suspected when you were together that hurt you. There was things you found out after the separation that hurt you, that made you feel like you were stabbed in the back by this person. Kind of like you've already broken my heart and now I'm finding out you said all these things about me. And just truths that haven't been revealed yet. Engagement, I just heard. The butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase. So a new phase is about to begin here, but you've been healing your inner child and so have they. Growth has been a big theme here. And as well, I just heard if they did stab you in the back in some way and they really want to be with you again, maybe moving is the grand gesture that's needed here. Like they have to move to be closer to you. Chaser. So they want this yearning is putting them into that chaser mode, which is good. There needs to be some serious effort here. Stabbed in the back. Mirror. So you are picking up each other's emotions. Self-image, relationships reflect our wounds and introspection with camera. So they're reminiscing. They're very nostalgic over you right now, but they've learnt from the past and they want to make new memories. I just want to get how they view you because that wasn't reflected before. I really feel like that was only them. And then we'll get closing messages. How does this person view the collective, please? What are their feelings for this collective? Trauma. Wounded masculine, that's true. they felt very overwhelmed, and I think that their father wounds was a big part of the way that they behaved. And they didn't know how to handle the heaviness of these emotions or wanting to deal with them. As well, when I look at this, it's like, for some reason, it looks like someone on the bathroom floor of a hospital. Like, it looks like she's wearing a hospital gown. So maybe when you two were together, there was some form of admission in a hospital or something. But as well, when I look at that wounded masculine, it's like they were blinded to their bad behaviour. It's like they lacked self-awareness. And as well, you have father wounds. So they were reflecting to you past trauma. It was almost like they kind of had behavioural traits of your father, and that triggered some trauma in you. Divine masculine. If they've gone from wounded masculine to divine masculine, that's very good, but I'm also seeing them viewing you as being in your masculine. Because you do have to balance both energies. Freedom from your trauma. You're looking very free right now, and they're wanting to break free. They're currently breaking free. And if they're looking at you, I'm looking at this camera, they're viewing you as very free. I just heard, well, I want to run away together. Running off to be free together. Wounded masculine. Solar plexus. It's like this first row is all dark and this second row is coming out very light. Sunflowers could be a detail, but your willpower and your strength that you've called on, they're seeing that in you. And as well, that's a lot of sexual desire. They're seeing you as very confident and free. That you have ascended. They're looking at you as you were their destiny, which makes sense. That's under divine masculine. You've really leveled up in your life, and they've watched you do it. You're very focused. You've got your attention on the right things. Distance flipped over, that you're very protected, and it could even be that the people connected to you, maybe the people connected to you, they believe have sent you evil eye or psychic attacks, but I'm actually also hearing them being suspicious of people close to them that have been potentially sending evil eye, jealous of your connection, just jealous of you, union. Divine love. So they believe in the divine journey as well. I mean, they've got divine masculine here. They want union with you. They know that this is a love for eternity. Expecting. With balance. Again, they see you as having balanced your masculine and your feminine, and for that to come out with expecting, and she's got her pregnant belly. They want to bring balance to this situation, but I think as well they see you, maybe you want to have kids with this person, maybe they want to have kids with you, maybe you shared a pregnancy with this person. And I also see them as viewing you as balancing them out. You're the yin to the yang. Yeah, action. They want to take action towards you. Rapid forward movement. I think this is coming in soon. What was that card? It was like this month or next month. So maybe October's important.
their intensity towards you. I don't think they're denying it anymore. Incoming communication, so they got it too, but that's their intent, their rage, and they got soulmates too. You're definitely mirroring. Their temper was a problem here, so you want to hope that they've been working on that. But this is something that they just know. It's in their core. They know that this is meant to come back around, and they know that they need to put in some effort here. They've accepted it. So they might see that you're in their dreams, but they are seeing you doing some form of healing. So you must post something that they can see that makes them think that you've found a path of healing of some kind. You inspire me, so they definitely watch you. There's something that you post that they watch, and it's been inspiring them to grow, and they've been learning from you. But they definitely abandoned you in this, and they know that you felt abandoned by them. So again, time and space. When I see these two together, it's written in the stars. This is a cosmic love, something that was destined to happen, and you are meant to be together. They see you as fated. But there's some wounds around. Sorry, I just heard. Wait. It's pretty common for both the masculine and the feminine to have father and mother wounds, because that's what creates the shadow side that you both have to work on, that you both reflect to each other during the connection, which then causes it to go into separation. And in that separation, you have to work on those shadows. But looking at that baby, it's like maybe you did share a pregnancy with this person, and part of your shadow was revealed when you lost that child or terminated, or you've got unexpected on the bottom, and they had that as well. They're definitely planning a surprise here. Fate written in the stars. They see you as magical as well. Gosh, the amount of similar cards. You're very much mirroring each other. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Healing, but they've seen you do a lot of healing. You've gone through a Kundalini matrix. You've broken free from the matrix, and you're not bound by what society expects of you. Again, very focused. Root chakra. They want to come home. Passion. They're watching you. I don't normally ask for this many, but for some reason they're telling me keep going. Hot and cold. So you might have been a bit hot and cold with them, and they might have put you in the category of a karmic connection in the past, but they see you as their divine feminine. That you're compassionate, that you're nurturing, that you're always you've always been receptive to them, and that they have this constant burn for you. They know you're their person. There's no denying it here. One more. Fire tried to come out, so you too might be a fire sign. But again, just reiterating the passion that they have for you. Twin flames. So you've both got twin flames here. You got twin flames when you know, and they've got twin flames, masculine and feminine. Acceptance. They're coming into acceptance now. Whatever this tower moment, what was that? Distance. And green light, go for it. So they're ready to come in. I think this is very soon. I've never gotten that many before. That was crazy. That was a lot. It's like a third of the deck. Right, Everything happens for a reason.
All right, closing messages. Inner power. By your own command, you brought yourself here